Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar.
It's a chilly Wisconsin night outside, but we've got perfect conditions for baseball under the roof here at American Family Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Corbin Burns will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Tonight for the Cubs.
So now into the box is number 66. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch, underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 6:15.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Slider laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Wong gets to it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Just getting underway here in Milwaukee. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Justin Steele is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Ready now is Corbin Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
So here's Eduardo Escobar standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 28 home runs, and 81 driven in. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Wong stands at second with no outs. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 8 home runs and 46 driven in. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Batting 4. The shortstop.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. First pitch of the AB on its way. as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s, 25 homers, and an even 50 RBIs. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
At the plate now, Alfonso Rivas. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And stepping in, Matt Duffy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. In the air out to right. Rivas is there, 1 away.
Batting 6th.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So now to the plate, Manny Pena. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. A dozen home runs and 32 driven in. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Jay.
Now to bat, Jace Peterson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. There he goes as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the Shure out.
Batting in.
Next to hit, number 33, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Pena stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So now here is Corbin Burns looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Oh, 3-1. Colton Wong would be next. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Sergio Alcantara.
Shortstop, Sergio Alcantara.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he takes a cold strike one. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Yelich. He's there and records the first out. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. So here now's the pitcher, Justin Steele. Now the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 66.
Stepping in now, number 66. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Taken in by Wong. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Colton Wong now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
First offering on its way as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Drilled down the line. Beautiful diving stop. What a play. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Nope. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Luis Urias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Rivas is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. And the pitch, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count. That's a ball.
Manny Pena would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 2-0 Milwaukee.
Clean the base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase.
So here is number 18. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Again, another foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 1 away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
The 1-2 pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in will be Patrick Wisdom. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he fouls this one off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Manny Pena, worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
Manny Pena.
He's set, and the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. 1 out. Stepping in next,
14.
Jace Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 66 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next, it'll be number 33. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Too low. 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Corbin Burns is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Pause, now the pitch. Now a breaking ball here, and it's whacked into left center for a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Colton Wong is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the
Now to the plate, Alfonso Rivas. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First offering. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up is Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Next to dig in, Sergio Alcantara comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Trevor McGill, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The first baseman, Eduardo.
Now here's the first offering. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Christian Yelich. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Comes set, now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Escobar on at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hal will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. From the stretch. Popped him up. Contreras shading to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Number 62 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
62.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now into the box, number 66. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, well below the zone. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, number 18, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Two out with the man at first. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Rowan Wick will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 50.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next is the catcher Manny Pena.
The catcher, Manny Pena.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Next to hit is Jace Peterson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Number 33, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And now in the box, number 33. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Contreras moving to his left, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're up 2-0.
Tell me what you want, what you really
Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Yelich going back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Number 16.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And 2, here it is. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Next to stand in is Alfonso Rivas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now. So it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brent Suter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in next, Matt Duffy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first offering. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sergio Alcantara. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Count remains full. Escobar is over to take a look at it. Another payoff pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Robinson Chirinos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Rex Brothers will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Bradley Jr.
And the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Brothers has over 40 innings on his line so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. The 1-0 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Into the box, Eduardo Escobar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Bradley, the runner at second with 1 away. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Christian Yelich will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis.
Standing in now, Luis Urias. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. as a reliever. You can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Boxberger will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Tim Lopes will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. At the plate now is number 66. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Up next, number 18. Singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Wong is there, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next, it'll be Ian Happ, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Fouled away. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Cubs are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Adam Morgan will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Stepping in once again is Manny Pena. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The catcher, Manny Pena.
He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Morgan, a native Floridian. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the 1st out. Now at the plate, Tim Loach. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Number 33 waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hard ground ball to 3rd. He's got it. And there's out number 2. So next to bat will be number 33. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
To 2-2 now. And they run one in on him here as this is on the ground to second base. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the ninth in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First offering on its way.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-2. 3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hader is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate now, Alfonso Rivas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's by him for strike 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Brewers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Corbin Burns hangs win number 11 on his line. Justin Steele was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Josh Hader strikes out the side to record the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at American Family Field, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.